got you all mixed up. I don't know if you can see way back over there, the KUKA booth. Come on, zoom in something. Okay, there's the KUKA booth way over there. So we've kind of walked a ways back from that booth. Use the Universal robot. Actually, we'll take you to Universal after this one here. So there's the Universal, that white one back there. That's Universal right behind us. So actually, I got a fun fact for you. We are at, I can't read English, so I probably can't read this well, but Kassow Robots, and kind of a couple of cool things about this robot. One, check it out right here, right now. This thing has 7 axes, but the axis is right here on this part of the unit, which, if you know anything about robotics, that gives you a whole nother level of articulation. Another fun fact, this company was actually founded by one of the founders of UR Robot. So whenever UR Robot was purchased by a larger company, one of the founders of that company kind of did like the direction of where UR itself was going, because they want to, I guess this founder really wants to focus on the technology, right? He wants to produce a better technology, whereas UR is extremely good at marketing, extremely good at penetrating the market, but maybe don't have as much focus on product improvement, or there's not those engineers, right? If a company is ran and owned by an engineer, they care about the engineering things, right? If it's a company that cares about making money and the sales side of things, they care less about the engineering. They just care about how do we sell it, how do we sell it, how do we sell it. You know, so it's 2 different mindsets. So I'm a controls engineer, so I come from that engineering mindset of like, man, I want our system to be the best. I want da-da-da-da-da. Whereas like, then I have a lesser mind on like, man, how do we sell this thing? So we're gonna go ahead and bounce out here, and we're gonna jump over to the UR booth. I think it might be one of the last robot booths that we go to. There are a couple more here, but we have more content to get through, and well, not much of a day left.
He's out of breath.
And I'm out of breath. More cardio. All right, so I think we're here like the last robot booth we're gonna do. UR Robot. I think everybody knows who UR Robot is. Universal Robot, right? They were like kind of one of the ones that broke through the space, especially in the marketing and making everybody feel comfortable with collaborative robots. So they're the leader in space. They're crushing it in marketing. I think they got bought out by a company that also owns Mir AMRs. So they're very much like a collaborative, safe robot, safe work environment space. Same with every other robot. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail with UR because they're very similar. They're collaborative robots, so if you know anything about collaborative robots, you understand. Some of the other cool things that UR does is because they're super well known in the market, they get a lot of people they create these things called UR caps, which means basically their product does a plug and play with their system very well. Here's a perfect example. You may not be able to see it, but this has a 7th axis vertically right here, and it's by Robotics. So UR is not the provider of Robotics, but Robotics created a UR cap so that way it can have the 7th axis to give this robot more mobility, give it more reach, and be able to stack, as you can see, pallets this high, because as you see, this robot's reach is not a very high reach, very long reach robot. So adding that 7th axis gives you the ability to stack a much higher pallet. And there's a ton of other UR caps that have been included that really make it easy to like plug and play. Like I guess here's one over here where you have a welding tool on it, right? So like there's a UR cap for the welding tool. There's actually UR caps for Mir AMR stuff as well. So as you can see, we have a UR robot in the Mir booth. These things are great for like machine tending, quick deployment and redeployment if you want to reutilize it again in another space. And then also, you know, they're safe. You do have to do a risk assessment because it does matter. Like, you can't be picking up razor blades and swinging them around and say it's a collaborative robot, so it's safe. So you do have to keep that in mind. If there's any questions you have about any robot brands, anything that's automation related, robotic automation related, or would just like to get a quote from us, drop in the comments below. Like, we're happy to answer any questions that you may have regarding anything in this industry. The Automate show has probably been one of the best shows in the US so far. So we'll kind of keep you updated. We have a whole nother video coming out on that one about like just the shows that we have going on and which ones we think are the best and for what. So just stay tuned, hit the subscribe button. You may be watching this on YouTube or LinkedIn, I don't know. But we look forward to seeing you down in the comments, at the shows, in the inboxes, all the good stuff.